Hello, lovely. It's Tiina here from Own, Kind of Wonderful, helping you reclaim who you truly are. So today, key number one for knowing yourself, knowing what you want. So anyone who's done any self-development knows that this question keeps on coming back up, or this subject. Know what you want, know what you want. And sometimes it's like, oh yeah, enough already. Why are we talking about this still? Because it's super important. Now, our brain does what it thinks we want it to do, right? So we're sending signals to our brain all the time about what we want and what we don't want. Now, on a conscious level, sometimes some of us are very clear on what we want, but on a subconscious level, we are sending our brain mixed messages. So there's quite a lot of confusion going on. So not only is it important to know what we want on a conscious level, sometimes we also need to be going a bit deeper and understanding if there are any blockages hindering us from actually getting what we want. But some of us, we don't actually even know what we want, like truly. We're like, well, I kind of want this, but if I want that, then maybe I can't have that. And if I want that, then I can't have that. So what should I decide for? And it's almost like you're planning a holiday and you're kind of going, well, I want to visit Rome and I do want to go to Thailand and Sydney's great. And Mexico and New York, right? And you kind of go, I want to go everywhere. And it's like, well, you can go everywhere, but not at the same time, right? Which one do you want to go to first? Like, where do you want to visit first? What's the most important for you? And then going to the next level, why? Why do I want to go to New York? Why do I want to go to Rome? Why do I want to go to Thailand? Like sometimes in life, we kind of convince ourselves that we want something. And actually, if we kind of scratch the surface, that's not what we want at all, because that's just somebody else's expectation of what we should want. Or we think, well, I'm in my 40s now, so what I want should be this because of that's how it is when you're in your 40s. Bullshit, I say. No. That's sometimes not at all what you want. Like, examine it. Sometimes it is exactly what you want, and hooray, that's great. But dare to examine that and dare to be very clear on your wants and the whys behind that. And then be brave enough to decide, well, now I want this. Like right now, these are the things that I want, and I'm going to go for them. And also, I'm going to allow myself to be curious enough to understand if I've got any subconscious blockages that are hindering me from getting there. Because if you're telling your brain, I want this, but maybe not, I want this, but maybe not, I want this, but maybe not. So maybe there's an underlying fear. Then our brain's number one job is survival. And if it detects that we think that something that we want is threatening our survival, it probably isn't, but that's how we're communicating with ourselves through kind of getting all our fear stuff going, then that's going to trump it. You know, your brain's going to go, well, no, actually, you're saying that you want that, but no, you're not, because you're telling me that that's going to threaten us. That's going to make us really uncomfortable. That's scary stuff. Amygdala going, wee, 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 wee. So there you go. So that's why it's important to know what you want. And at the end of the video, there will be some questions for you if you're ready to kind of start really exploring what you want. And that's just a way to get you started. There's loads of material out there that can help you pinpoint the way. Right, that's it for this time. See you next time.